Hello ladies, Coach Rochelle here. I'm going to take you through an upper body dumbbell workout today. So this workout, as the name suggests, is going to work all the muscles in the upper body. So chest, back, shoulders, biceps and triceps. And sometimes these areas can be problematic for us ladies, especially around the tricep and the bra line. So these exercises that I've got for you today are going to specifically work on those areas to tone and firm them up. Okay, so this workout needs little equipment. All I have is a pair of dumbbells and a step. And I'm in my bedroom right now, so you don't even need a big space. I would suggest having a couple of sets of dumbbells, maybe a 2 and a 3 to start with. I've just got one set for today, but start on a lighter dumbbell and use the first time through a workout just as a practice run, just to get used to the exercises, and you'll know from there what weight works for you. Okay, so I've got 9 exercises, and this workout can be done as a quick time saver workout. If you strapped for time, you can do a beginner time saver workout, and that takes about 15 minutes to do. Otherwise, you can do a bit of a longer session, 2 or 3 times through the complete circuit, or I have an advanced variation for you, which is grouping the exercises into 3 different groups, so 3 trisets, which is 3 exercises back to back. That simply means that you do the first 3 exercises between 1 and 3 circuits, so 3 little circuits through, a bit of a break after that, the second 3 exercises, 1, 2 or 3 circuits, and then the final 3 exercises, either 1 to 3 circuits through. So that's more of an intense workout because you're working the same muscle groups over and over before having a rest. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the exercises for you, just 9 exercises, nice and simple. We're going to start with a push-up. Okay, so you've got the beginner push-up, and that can be on your knees. Okay, so we're going to have to be on our knee. Drop your hips down, not too far down so you're sinking into your low back, just dropping them down. So you've got a nice flat back, arms a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And this exercise works on the front part of your shoulder, triceps at the back of your arm, but also mainly the chest muscle. Looking at the floor, coming down, breathing out as you come up. Hold your core tight in every exercise you do, including this one. Coming down, breathing out. Now, if you find those too easy, or you want to give the push-ups a go on your feet, you can start on your feet and then just drop down to your knees if you can't perform all the repetitions. I'm looking at about 10 to 15 repetitions on this one. It's a good warm-up as well for you. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Hands nice and wide, wider than shoulders. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Looking at the floor, once again, a good plank position, not too low. Okay, hold your tummy tight, looking at the floor and bringing your upper body down to the floor. You'll feel that one a lot more in the core muscles, so hold them tight. You'll feel it across the front shoulder and also chest, and you'll feel the triceps. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can then elevate your feet, and that puts more weight onto your upper body, makes your muscles work a lot harder. So I've got a step here, but you can use any kind of height. You can use a chair if you want to. So with the step, exactly the same positioning, feet wider than hip width, get yourself nicely balanced, looking at the floor. Hold your breath. Breathe out. That's your first exercise done. Chest, triceps, and shoulders. Okay, second workout is do on the chest muscles. So they're nicely warmed up now. We're going to do 2 different exercises in this one. It's a chest press and a chest fly combo. Okay. But as I say, if you do have a bench, that's probably more ideal, but it works just as well on the step. Okay, so lay down on your step. Make sure your head and your neck is nicely supported. Backs into the bench, knees bent. Bring your dumbbells up above your chest. That's our starting position. Going to be like this, okay? I don't want to be looking up at the dumbbells. As soon as I do that and start moving, I've got too much weight on the shoulders. It's not very good for them. So we're going to keep the dumbbells above the chest, which is the muscles we're working, plus your triceps. Okay. So we're going to bring it down into a chest press. So coming down at the bottom, you've got a right angle in your elbows. Come down far enough so you've got a gentle stretch across the chest, but not too far down so you feel it pulling too much. So it's a gentle stretch. And as you come up, bring it back together. Then we're going to turn the dumbbells round and we're going to come out wide into a fly. My elbows are slightly soft. I'm not locked in the elbows because as you bring the weight down, that weight's all going to go on the elbow joint. So keep them slightly soft, coming down into a fly. I'm a bit close to the wardrobe here. A slight stretch across the chest and so this is a double exercise. We're coming down into a chest press. Slight stretch, turn them round into a fly. That's one. Coming down, 90 degree in the elbows, come up together, turn them round into a fly. That's two. Okay. From there, you can stay where you are. We're going to do a tricep kickback. So we've worked our chest muscles and we're in the first two exercises. Now we're going to finish off by getting the smaller muscles in the backs of our arms working. They've warmed up while you've been using them with the chest. We're going to do a few more. So this is a skull crusher. Okay, so arms with this one, I want your elbows locked out. And all you're going to do is move the elbow from the elbow joint. You're going to bring the dumbbells, start opening them out so they come down beside your head. And breathe out, straighten them again. This one you might feel a bit wobbly with. It's an unusual movement. So make sure it's slow and controlled on the way down and faster up. About 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3, and breathe out and up. 3 seconds down, 1 second up. Lock the elbows at the top. As you can see, it's just my lower part of my arm moving. This one targets your triceps. Okay, so that's the first 3 exercises, chest, triceps. Now, if you're going to do the advanced version, you go through and do that again, okay, without any rest. But if you're going to do the circuit once through, we're now going to go over to a bent over row. Now, giving you a choice with this one, you can either do a bent over row. If that feels a bit too easy, you can do a renegade row. Okay, if you've done any of our workouts, our other upper body workouts, you may well have done these. So we're going to start with a bent over row. Okay, show you side on. So to bend over, want you to stick your bum out behind you. Let the weights just hang naturally where you from your shoulders. I've got soft knees so that I'm not, don't lock out your knees because otherwise that puts all the weight onto your lower back and it can be quite uncomfortable in your legs. So soft knees, bum out, look straight ahead so your neck's nice and neutral so you're not looking up like that, straight ahead, and you're going to row upwards. Hold your core tight. This exercise works your back and your biceps, and breathe out. Keeping the elbows tight to your body, nice and close. Front would look like this. So elbows close and squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Always put your mind to the muscles that you're working. It makes a big difference in how effective the workout is. Now, if you find you want something a little bit more challenging, you can do this exercise instead of, not as well as. Now, renegade row, I've got rounded dumbbells, so I'm going to do mine with a nice secure step that I can put one arm onto. Otherwise, you can hold on to both dumbbells and do the same exercise. Alrighty. So, hand on the step, going to get into a plank position. This one utilizes a lot more core muscles. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Make sure you feel quite well balanced. Hold your core tight, looking at the floor, and you're going to row upwards. Elbows close to the body. Gentle touch on the floor. squeeze at the top. Okay, so you do 10 to 15 on one side before going to the other side. So that exercise works your back, and whenever you work your back, you're always working your biceps. They always help out. Okay. Right, the next exercise is a bicep curl to a shoulder press. I'm going to start with our dumbbells in front of our thighs. Okay, we're going to do a bicep curl, and then I'm going to take it into a shoulder press. Coming back down, reverse bicep curl. Breathing out, breathing out. Hold your tummy tight throughout the whole move. That's 1 and 2. So we'll be looking at about this speed. Controlled, nice and controlled. This is working shoulders and biceps. Okay. Next exercise, keeping with this one's going to work your upper back and shoulders, rear shoulders, upper back. This one is bent over dumbbell flies, one of my favorites, this one. Stand, feet hip width apart, bending forward as you did before, soft knees, stick your bum out behind you. Let the dumbbells hang in front of you, soft elbows, and we're going to bring them up as far as you can. Breathing out, holding your tummy tight. Notice I'm having a squeeze at the top and a squeeze at the top. I'm concentrating on squeezing my shoulder blades together, looking at the floor ahead of me so I'm not straining my neck. Side on, soft knees, looking ahead. Breathing out. Hold tummy tight. Do that in every exercise. Okay, so that's a bent over dumbbell fly. If you're going to do the advanced version, you'd go through and do those 3 exercises again. Okay, so we've done a lot of shoulder work already. The last 3 exercises, I want you to do 10 of each of these. Right, first one, alternate shoulder press. Holding your dumbbells, we're going to have a right angle in your arms and your elbows. Nice tight core, hold tummy tight, and then go one at a time. A little bit of oblique work going on here, believe it or not. So your tummy, as I'm out of balance, your obliques are having to hold on tight. So do hold it tight as you go through the exercise. So that's 1, 2. Notice I'm holding the right angle in my left arm as the other one pushes the dumbbell up. Right angle, just hold it there. So just be aware of what you're doing. Use a mirror. I always use a mirror when I'm working out, just so that I can see if I'm doing the exercise right. Okay, so then we're going to go into a front and lateral raise. This one is working shoulders all around, gives you that lovely round shoulder. Okay, so first dumbbell, or my left hand is holding the dumbbell in front of my thigh. Right hand, I'm beside my thigh. A little bit of coordination needed for this one. In slow motion, we're going to come up to shoulder height. Then you're going to do the opposite way. So my right is now in front of my thigh, left is now beside. So you're doing a front and a side raise at the same time. Hips, notice I'm not twisting from the hips, of none of this. It's just my shoulders. 1, 2. Hold your tummy tight. Breathe out. 3. Okay. Last exercise. Shoulders at a really good workout by now. You'll be feeling them. So the last exercise, now you can, if you have a plate, I quite like to hold a plate when I'm at the gym. You can hold on like a steering wheel, or you can hold onto a dumbbell, whichever way you want to do it. I quite like it this way. It just feels more even to me. And we're going to do a dumbbell raise straight into it, all the way up, holding core tight. Works on your flexibility as well. So there's a nice stretch, this one, as well as working front shoulder. You'll feel it on your biceps as well. So working those shoulders even more. Okay. So there you have it. Those are the 9 exercises. They're the demonstrations. Let's get to the workout. Hello ladies, so here we are, ready to do the upper body dumbbell workout. Hopefully by now you've had a chance to look at the demonstration of the exercises and you're feeling pretty confident on what we're going to do. So let's get to it. All right, so we're going to start with push-ups. I'm going to do push-ups on my feet and we're looking for 10 to 15. Okay, I'm going to do one circuit of this workout, but if you are going to do the advanced version, I'll ask you I'll try and remember after each 3 exercises to say, right, pause, go back and do them again. But we're just going to do one full circuit today. Right, so 10 to 15. I'm going to do 15 push-ups on my feet. Hands a bit wider than shoulder width apart. Hold your core tight, looking at the floor. Feet are nicely even, bit wider the hip width. Coming down. 1, 2. Breathing out. Breathing out. 6. Hold your core tight. 5. I'm going to drop it down. I've actually done this workout a few times already, so I'm starting to ache. All right, I think it's about 3 more. 2 and 3. And that's quite okay. You know, if you're feeling tight, start on your feet, drop it down when you need to. I've done a few takes of this workout, so the arms are screaming at me right now. Okay, next exercise. No rest in between. We're coming to the chest press with a chest fly. Okie doke. It's a very hot day here today as well in New Zealand, so it's like a sauna. Right. So as remember, we're starting with a chest press, then coming into a fly. We'll do 15. Down, slight stretch across the chest, up, take it out into a fly. 1. And breathing out, fly. 2. Chest press. That's it. 3. Hopefully I don't lose count. I tend to overcount and make you do more when I lose count. So apologies if that happens. That's 5. Remember, we're looking for 10 to 15. Into a fly. 6. And pushing up, chest press, chest fly. 7. This exercise is working the chest and backs of the arms. If you want to add a little something into it, raise the hips off the bench and carry on. Do the whole exercise with your hips raised to add a bit of a glute squeeze and also stretches the front thigh. I think that's about 10. 5 more. Into the fly. Chest press, coming down, gentle stretch, remember, not too far down. Gentle stretch, hugging a tree as you come up. Hold core tight. I think we've got about 2 more to go. I told you I'd lose count. Okay, last one. Into a fly. And squeeze it up. Drop the hips down. From here, no rest. We're going to keep working the triceps. They've already worked hard on those push-ups and on the chest press and the fly. Just going to work them a little bit more. I'm going to keep my hips raised up because I like to get a bit extra out of the workout. Dumbbells above your chest and coming back into your skull crushers. 15 of these, 10 to 15. 2, squeeze at the top. And squeeze those muscles. Think of the backs of those arms toning up. 4. And breathing out. 5. Fantastic exercise this for the backs of the arms. I often get asked for exercises for the triceps or granny arms, as our kids often like to refer to them as. I know mine do. Now I think that's 8. 9. I wish I could multitask. I wish I could talk and count at the same time. 10. 5 more. Breathing out. Good. 2 more. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. Ooh, and squeeze. Lock them out. Yeah. Whew. Feel that one. Right, so that's worked the chest and triceps. That's 3 exercises. If you're going to go and do the advanced workout, go back and do those 3 again. Pause the video, go back. We're going to carry on right through. As I demonstrated, you can either do a bent over row or you can do the renegade rows. For today, I'm going to do a bent over row. My first time doing a workout video, believe it or not, and I've had to do so many takes. Belinda makes it look very easy. Okay. Bent over row, leaning forward from the hips, big shoulder width apart, hold tummy nice and tight, elbows close to your body, and 1, 2, squeeze. I want you to squeeze for a second at the top, okay? Put your mind to those working muscles. 5, breathing out, looking straight ahead, and 8, 9, 10, 11, good, you're almost there, 12, squeeze, 14, and on the last one, big squeeze. Great. Right, so biceps have helped out with that exercise. We're going to work them a little bit more and add some shoulders into it. Standing up, if you need to grab a drink, go and do that anytime. Just pause the video, especially if it's a hot day like it is here in New Zealand. Grab a drink, stay well hydrated. Dumbbells in front of your thighs, tummy tight, and bicep curl to shoulder press. Coming down and reverse the move. That's 1. And that's 2. Good. 3. If you do have shoulder issues, might not be the move for you. Speak to your coach and see what modifications we can give you. There's always something different to do, especially if you can't do the overhead moves. Just do the bicep curl. It's fine. Okay, coming up into shoulder press. I think that's 8, 9. Hold tummy tight, body's nice and still. 5 more. And 11. 12. That's it, nearly there. 13, I can feel that in my shoulders and biceps. 14, 1 more. And squeeze it up, push it up, and reverse it down. Shake it out a bit if you want to. I'm going to grab a drink, excuse me. Right, I feel nicely warmed up. From here, we're going over to a bent over dumbbell flies, my personal favorite exercise. I love this one. I don't know why, it just feels good. So this one is working backs of the shoulders and your upper back, okay? I want you to really put your mind to your muscles and really squeeze those shoulder blades as you're coming back. All right. I'll do it side on to start with. Doing 10 to 15. Okay, let's do 15. Keep up with me. If you have to stop and pause for a while now and again, that's fine. Just miss a couple of reps and jump in when you can. Bending forward, bum out, soft knees, looking ahead, and squeeze. Breathing out. Hold it. 4. Neck is relaxed as well. 5. 6. Hold tummy tight. 7. 8. Front on. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Good. Nice squeeze. 14. Can you feel it? I can. 15. Whew. All right. So that's number 6. So that's the second three exercises. If you're doing the advanced version, now's the time to stop it. Go back and do the bent over rows, bicep curl, shoulder press, and bent over flies again. All right, so now you're probably feeling it by now, but the shoulders, they're pretty much involved in everything you do in the upper body. They can't not get involved. So you'll be feeling by now, and they're relatively small muscles compared to your chest or your back. So the last 3 exercises, we're just going to do 10 of each. All right. Straight into it. Alternate shoulder press. Come up, starting with a nice 90-degree angle in your elbows, and hold your core tight. Remember, we're working our obliques as well. Hold it tight and up. That's 1. 2. 3. I don't know if you can hear the crickets calling out now. The crickets are going mad in my garden. Hopefully it's not too loud. 5. 6. And breathing out. 7. Oh, that's 8. See, I told you to get it wrong. 9. Oh, I can feel it now. 11. 12. 1 more. 1 more. Last one. Last one. Woo! Yeah, those shoulders are getting a good workout today. All right, okay. If you do have other dumbbells and you're finding, oh gosh, it's really heavy, drop down a weight. That's fine. As long as you're feeling it, it doesn't matter what the weight is. Basically, with any exercise you do, I want you to be feeling it, especially in those last few reps, okay? But while maintaining good form. Right, so front and lateral raise. Here we go. Holding core tight, 1. Hips are straight to the front, 2. Front and side. 3. Breathing out. 4. 5. Third of the way there. 6. If you need to stop, that's fine. Miss a couple of reps, come back in when you can. 7. Is that 8? We'll say 9. I'm feeling it now. 10. Oh. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Whew. I need to shake it out. I don't know about you. Give it a good shake out. Shake your shoulders and arms. We've only got 1 more exercise to go. This is a simple one, but put this one on the end of a workout and it's very effective. All right, so as I say, if you've got a plate, hold it like a steering wheel, and you can do this exercise with a plate. I think it's a secret. I don't own any dumbbells at home, so this is why I've got my nice bright yellow dumbbells. I had to borrow them from a friend. But these are 4 kgs, and I'm filling it with those. So it is nice to have a couple of different options as well. Even if you've got a medicine ball, you could use that for this exercise. Standing up straight. Okay, we're going to do a front raise. All the way up with this one. Hold your tummy tight. 2, 3, 4. Just going for 10 of these. 5. If you feel you've got to 10 now and you've got a few more reps in you, do a few more. Go up to 15. Good. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. If that's enough for you, stop there. I might do a few more. Good. 11. 12. 13. And 14. Body is nice and straight throughout the whole move on this one, okay? 15. Whew. Okay. So if you wanted a quick time saver workout, that's you done. All right. Have a stretch and you're done. If you want to do a little bit of a longer workout, go through and do that. Have about a minute's rest, have some water, get your breath back and hit that circuit again 1 to 2 more times. If you're going for the advanced level, you'll be doing those 3 exercises again 1 to 2 more times. I can feel it. It's a hot day. I might go and jump in the sea in a minute. I hope you've enjoyed the workout. Let me know. Give me some feedback and let me know how you found the exercises and the sequence. Have a lovely day, and it's been lovely demonstrating a workout for you. Thank you.